Yo, what's going on, guys? How you doing? Welcome back. You know who this is, the chosen one, Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club, coming to you guys with a 13-game MLB main slate video. If you guys are new, hit that subscribe button. Man, you guys killed it with the subscriptions overnight. Thank you so much. You guys keep doing that, man. I'll do 3 videos a day. So yeah, very appreciated. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and leave me a comment. That really helps out the YouTube algorithm so I get more eyes on my channel. It really helps out, guys. And if you're returning and you haven't subscribed yet, do me a solid, hit that subscribe button. Keep leaving me comments, keep leaving me thumbs up. You can comment anything, guys. And before we get into it, just an announcement. Monday morning at 10 a.m., I'll be doing the Skywalker DFS podcast with a very special guest, UFC future Hall of Famer Roxy Modafferi. So make sure you guys set your alarms, do whatever, put it down on your calendars. It should be a lot of fun. We're going to do it live as usual, so you guys can join in. Ask Roxy whatever whatever you want to ask her. You better ask somebody. Yeah, guys. So without further ado, let's start the freaking show. So yeah, guys. Hopefully you did great after last night's video. High on the Dodgers. Everybody was. So I'm not going to go all crazy, but also very high on Boston today. Went over that in today's members only podcast. We crushed it in the podcast today. Another great day. My double ups missed on DraftKings for the first time in 10 days. So I can't complain about that, but my GPPs did really good tonight. So let's take a look. Let me bring up the club, because transparency is the key, man. I just want to come on here and say, hey, man, I'm winning every single night and not show, right? So, yeah, FanDuel got a 202. Shohei Ohtani, man, if you had had a better game, I wish I would have had more freaking Nola. Nola almost pitched a complete game here, got a 209 with the Dodgers with some, and Buxton got robbed of a home run. Buxton should have had a home run. He got robbed of one. Man, but he was so, like, in cash games, he was so high owned. Trevor Story's the fucking man. Let's just all, hats off to Trevor Story. Freeman had a great night. Kike Hernandez got a home run. Even Rios got a freaking hit. Garlic and Soto were the letdowns. Brendan Rodgers did what he should have done. But yeah, high scoring slate, got a 209 there. Like I said, a 202 here. This was a Dodgers. Looks like a little Dodgers and then just a little sprinkle of everybody else. Kind of hard to get Boston, full of gas tonight, and the Dodgers in the same lineup. It's just a price point thing. So this was my DK GBP. Then nice. Got 7x on the GBP. So yeah, I covered my double ups that I put in. So yeah, I mean, I made a little bit on DraftKings, made a little bit on FanDuel, but when my double ups hit, man, it's a big night. And that was the first time they haven't hit in over 10 days at least. So yeah, guys, that's how we did. Let's go over to, NBA. One of my NBA lines cash. Go Warriors. We wrapped it up. We're moving on to the finals. That's what's up. So these are all the winners here. Skin to win. Says Skywalker, you know your baseball. Thanks for the lineup construction. You're very welcome, my dude. Got a 226. Very nice, man. Glad to have you as part of the club. Mr. Parrish, a 178. 143. 143. I love it. Kez with a 157. Ooh, Raju only got a 9. I didn't see that. Yikes. Other than that, man, Austin Riley bombed. I was high on him today. Springer. I think I talked about Springer on my video, right? I said the one batter that does have Ohtani is Springer, and then his first at bat gets a freaking home run tonight. All the wave off, cashed very nicely. The 140 there, 145, and a 150. Yeah, so good job, DFS Club. Any Hall of Fame here we want to cover real quick before we get started? It's a big ass slate, man. Julio came in 8th with a 202 there. That was my line. 178 there. That was my line. Nice job, dude. Thanks today with the podcast and the lineups. Nice, dude. Appreciate it. Yeah, so this is our Hall of Fame, man. We had a takedown. D took down, it looks like, in NBA. Wow. And that's with Kuminga getting a 0. Shit, man. What contest was that? Nice. And then underdog. Mr. MLB kills it with underdog. So this is the DFS Club, guys. This is what we do. You guys want in on this. You guys want in on the lineups, the ownership of the projections, the top stacks. The one and only DFSclub.com. Go to DFSclub.com, ladies and gentlemen. We're the cheapest in the industry, and we cover every single sport. We cover everything. You got 2 providers in one, DFS Space, myself, Skywalker DFS, every sport, everything, NBA, NFL, MLB, PGA, NHL, tennis, NASCAR, soccer, esports, UFC, WNBA, college sports, EuroLeague basketball. It's real simple. Click join now. Click on my logo, Skywalker DFS. And then boom, look at these plans, guys. $14.99 a month. That's for every single sport. That's for all my lineups. That's for ownership, projections, top stacks. And I do the members only podcast for MLB. We go live 1 hour before lock, ladies and gentlemen. And that's when the fire comes in. That's when I just unleash the fire. I sit here all day. Well, I don't sit here all day. I got shit I got to do. But you guys know what I mean. I dig deep in these slates, man, because baseball is one of my favorite DFS sports, but it's a grind. And then when you put so much time into it and all the just the research, and it pays off, there's you feel good about yourself. You feel good about yourself because you win people money. And that's what it's all about, guys. We're in it to make $1.01 in this business. And that's what we're all about, guys. Every plan covers everything I just mentioned. The only difference is the more you pay up, the more you save, guys. You can tell my voice, I feel a hell of a lot better today than yesterday. So I save about 80%. So almost 100%. So yeah, guys, come check us out. DFSclub.com. Look at this. Look at this. All right. Look at me. Stop losing. For crying out loud, stop losing. Start winning. Come join us, guys. We're the cheapest in the industry. Come win with us, man. Over 400 members plus. We're just rolling an MLB. We're rolling an NBA. We're rolling an NHL. We're rolling a NASCAR. What? PGA. What? NHL. What? USFL. What? We're doing everything, guys. So come check us out, man. We'd love to have you. I'm trying to get to like 1,000 freaking members up in here. You know, more the better. That's what I say. Just got done watching the Kenobi series. The first 2 episodes came out. I thought it was pretty good. Pretty good. I'm a diehard Star Wars fan, so it's going to take a lot for me to, be really, really, really impressed. Some things were annoying, but I'm not going to spoil it for anybody. We'll talk about it when it's over. All right, so let's get into this 13 gamer, man. So let's bring up the weather, the totals, and then we'll get into the individual plays. So first up, we got Colorado at Washington. So there are some weather games here, but just like today, I don't know if anything's like not going to play. It looks like we should be good to go. Colorado, 4.5 implied total. A lot of people are high on Colorado today. I didn't get it, especially with the price tags. I'm like, I'd rather get a Dodgers. I'd rather get Boston. Like, it didn't pay off. I'm glad I avoided that disaster. 4.5 for the Rockies, 4.7 for the Nationals. 11-mile-an-hour winds blowing out to left center, which is good hitting weather, and 98% humidity. So just keep your eyes on this. Make sure it plays. Then we got Baltimore at Boston. Look at this, guys. 70 degrees. Sorry, 69 degrees. 69. That's what she said. Look at this humidity. 91% humidity. When it's high humidity, balls just carry out of the freaking ballpark. Baltimore 4. Boston 5.7. Winds are gusting out to the left center at 14 miles an hour. Already liking this game. Then we got Cleveland at Detroit. Rain, 66 degrees. 82% humidity. Just keep your eyes open for this weather here. Cleveland 4, Detroit 3.1, winds blowing left to right at 8 miles an hour. Possible light rain coming up here at the Mets. So that means it's probably going to play. We'll see. It's the night before. We don't know. 67 degrees, 100% humidity. Winds gusting out to left center at 13 miles an hour. This one could be interesting. 3.8 for the Phillies, 4.4 for the Mets. Then we got the Yanks at the Rays. The roof will be closed. 3.7 for the Yanks, 4 for the Rays. All right, we'll see. We'll see if there's some injuries. Some guys are back for the Yankees. Then we're going to Atlanta, guys. Partly cloudy, 75 degrees, 57% humidity. Winds blowing out to center field at 8 miles an hour. We got the Miami Marlins, 3.9, 4.8 for Atlanta. Next up, we got Kansas City at Minnesota. Clear, 76 degrees. Low humidity. Wind, no, not really any wind, 5 miles an hour, blowing left or right. 3.5 for Kansas City. Minnesota was a big flop tonight at 4-7. I avoided that disaster for the most part. But I get the ownership. They're a really cheap team to stack. Next up, Milwaukee at St. Louis. Mostly cloudy, 69 degrees, 71% humidity, 4.2 for Milwaukee, 3.5 for St. Louis. Then we got Toronto at Anaheim. Mostly cloudy. It's cold here on the West Coast again, 66 degrees. If you guys are looking to vacation out in California, just don't. You're not getting good weather here. Go to Florida or some warm weather climate. 4.2 for the Jays, 4.1 for the Angels. Then we're looking at Houston at Seattle, mostly cloudy, 59 degrees. 9 mile an hour winds blowing out to center field. Houston, 4.2. Seattle, only 3. Almost there, guys. Then we got Texas at Oakland, overcast, 58 degrees, 85% humidity, winds blowing out to right center at 9 miles an hour. 3.8 implied for Texas, 3.3 for Oakland. Then we got the Arizona game. So Arizona, I expect them to get more runs tonight, but they didn't come through, man. The Dodgers just whooped that ass. LA, 5.3 implied total. Arizona, 3.9. They're in the dome. Last but not least, we got Pittsburgh at San Diego, mostly cloudy, 64 degrees, 80% humidity, winds blowing kind of in at 8 miles an hour. 3 for the Pirates, 4.2 for San Diego. Whew, we got through that one, guys, didn't we? So 5.3 looks like the Dodgers might be the team as far as Vegas is concerned. The stack here, I don't think anybody's close. I think the closest, actually, I think it's Boston. It's the same thing. It's like a Groundhog Day here, guys. I'm probably going to look to stack Boston, the Dodgers. Then I'm kind of liking a sneaky stack, the Marlins tomorrow. A lot of these Marlins players have pretty good history against Ian Anderson. I love picking on Ian Anderson. Not that good of a pitcher, so we'll get into it, though. Let's do that right now. We'll go player-by-player breakdown. Let's get into the pitchers. Pitching was all right. I mean, Nola, what a game, man. That dude, what a game. Good for him. Almost got that complete game and then gave up that home run. They yanked him. Kind of sucked. We got a little bit more fantasy points for that complete game, but it is what it is, man. What we're looking at here, ladies and gentlemen, this is Draft Dashboard. This is the best research tool optimizer on the planet. You guys want to check it out, $1 for 30 days. Click on the link in the description below. $1 will make you holla. I guarantee it, guys. Cancel at any time. You guys have any questions, send me an email. Don't Twitter me. None of that stuff. I don't read that. I get too much spam. Email me, skywalkerdfs@gmail.com. That simple. The link isn't working or whatever questions you guys have, let me know. Click on the link in the description below. Try it out for $1, guys. You'll love it. MLB, this is the best tool out there. Guaranteed. And if you use optimizers, I don't. I give out 1 cash line, 2 GPPs to the club. But if you do like 150 lineups, you use optimizers, this is it. It can do it for you, guys. You can do up to 150 lineups if you want. You can optimize it. I personally hand build mine, but I use this for research. As you guys see when I go through these videos, just all the tools that we got here on Draft Dashboard. So check it out. $1 for 30 days. You know what to do. So let's go to pitcher. So yeah, we're looking at a 13-game slate. So we got some aces on the mound today. We got Justin Verlander, 10.5K, going up versus Seattle, man, a very pitcher-friendly park. Verlander, 30, 22, 30, 18, 31 in his last 5. Seattle ain't scaring nobody. Yeah, one of the top pitchers on the slate. Alek Manoah, man. This guy scares me. 10.2K, though, against the Angels. I don't know. Ohtani might not even play. Sometimes they sit him after he pitches to give him a day off, or they might make him the DH. I don't know, but the Angels haven't been putting up a lot of runs, so Manoah could be sneaky tomorrow at 10-2. Just not that consistent. But the last time against the Angels, he got 32 fantasy points, so I do like that. Sean Manaea, I love the matchup here. He's 10K. Hasn't been the most consistent one, right? But he's going up against Pittsburgh. We love picking on Pittsburgh. San Diego will be at home. 11, 29, 19, 16 in his last 4. Got a 16 last time. We want more than that for 10K. He's $300 cheaper on FanDuel. Like Sean Manaea as a pay up, but I'm just going to pay $500 more and try and get to Verlander here, right? So my favorite pitcher in this 10K range, Verlander. It's not even close. Then let's go down to the 9K range. We got Brandon Woodruff going up against Seattle at 9.8. Seattle against St. Louis. Sorry, guys. He's okay. Milwaukee pitchers, I like them better at home. St. Louis scares me. They have some dangerous bats in that lineup. But Woodruff's fine at 9.8K, 21, 25 in his last 2. Then we got Justin Bieber at 9K. Maybe he's starting to show signs of his old self, dare I say. His last game, 7 innings pitched, 27 DraftKings points. Before that, 6 innings pitched, 19 DraftKings points. And he gets Detroit, though, guys. The matchup's too juicy. This is my favorite 9K range pitcher by far. It's going to be Shane freaking Bieber. Austin Gomber going up against Washington, 7-7. Austin Gomer's a good pitcher, guys. He has a bad rap because he pitches in Coors Field, but still, for a Coors Field pitcher, last 2 against Washington, 22 and a 25. He had a great season last season. I mean, he hasn't had a great season, but you got to give these guys some slack, man. They're pitching at Coors Field. This game is in Washington. So I think Austin Gomer could be very sneaky tomorrow at 7-7. He's dominated Washington in his 2 appearances against them. Cole Irvin could be sneaky at 6.5K for Oakland. They're playing in Oakland, so it's a pitcher-friendly park. He's pitched 5, 6 innings in his last 3, 22, 15, and a 10. 6.5 is really cheap, guys. And the Rangers really aren't scaring nobody either. Last 2 against the Rangers, 22 and a 24. So Cole Irvin for 6.5 looks pretty juicy, looks pretty tempting. John Gray on the other side of the field, 5.5K. That's a little too cheap for John Gray. Show this man some respect, man. 6 innings in his last 2. 13, 19. Just doesn't get a lot of strikeouts. Like, gets a lot of ground balls. The A's lit his ass up last time he faced them, but I don't know if he was with the Rockies then. -8. But the A's ain't lighting nobody's ass up right now. So I like John Gray tomorrow. It's a nice SP2 at 5.5K. You guys know I'm coming at you with the value, always. I can give you guys the obvious plays, but I'm coming at you with the value. Other than that, man, I try to find some really good punt plays, but nothing with a lot of confidence. Like Sizzleth here. Silseth. Sounds like Sith Lord. I liked him better when he was a lot cheaper than 7.9, right? So I'm not going to go there. Dakota Hudson, like, disgusting. I think Madison Bumgarner, if you got the stones to do it against the Dodgers, to get different, because you know the Dodgers are going to be super popular. If Mad Bum, who's done really well, and trust me, he's faced the Dodgers a lot in his career. I'm not saying he's going to have a good game. But in GPPs, if you want to go Madison Bumgarner and go completely against the field, pitch against the Dodgers, I say do it in one lineup, see what happens, right? He's 6.4K. That's a way to get different. So Verlander, my favorite 9K range. Let's see. Shane Bieber. Shane Bieber 9K, Verlander 10K, Austin Gover 7K, Cole Irvin 6K, John Gray 5K. So those are my favorite pitchers in those ranges. Let's go to first base, man. So we'll see where Luis Arias is going to bat in the order. He hasn't been that bad. His price has come up to 4.6K. Going up versus Keller, though, he's 6 for 10. That's pretty damn good. He does pretty good against righties. Maybe this is the day that Minnesota actually does something. So we'll see where he's at. Sometimes he's in the back of the order. Sometimes he bats second. Bats second, I don't mind him at 4-6. Josh Naylor at 3-8. I kind of like a Cleveland stack tomorrow. We'll go over it in the members-only podcast tomorrow, though, DFS Club. I love playing Naylor against righties. He's 1-for-1 against this pitcher with 1 home run. When he's on, man. I'm still not paying $6K for CJ Cron. You paid for him today. You paid the price. You got 4 DraftKings points. Don't do it. Don't you dare do it. Why to him when for $300 cheaper, you can play Freddie the Freak Freeman at 5-7, guys. Freddie went off tonight, man. Dodgers should go off again. They're just red hot right now. Them, Boston, I'm really high on them. So just get Freddie the Freak Freeman out there, man. Part of your Dodgers stack. Let's see. And then Jesus Aguilar, part of this Miami stack I'm kind of liking for a cheaper stack and a lower owned stack. 4.3K doesn't look bad, man. 6 for 17 against Anderson. 4 singles, a double, and a homer. OPS versus righties, 789. So he hit some righties. So 4.3K, bats second. Don't mind some Jesus Aguilar. And then for a punt play for the Mets look decent too. Dominic Smith. I know, guys. Dominic Smith, bats 7th. He's done pretty good against the Elf. No home runs, though. But if you really need like a punt play, he's 7 for 17 against the Elf. That's a 412 batting average. 3 singles, 4 doubles, guys. Let's go to second base. You guys see what I'm talking about? Draft dashboard. You got OPS here, WOBA, all this stuff in here, man. At bats, average, ERA, all this stuff, man. Trevor Story, yeah. 5.5K. He should be 6.5. Got a home run, a double, scored like 50 fantasy points again tonight, guys. I'm going right back to the well here. I don't care how much he's owned. He's second base, and I think shortstop eligible. I'll have to double check, but yeah, Boston Sox, get Trevor Story in there. Don't play around. Jazz Chisholm, if he plays, he's been absent the last 2 games with tightness in his left hamstring. If he plays, he's in a good spot at 5.3K. I don't like the price tag. I really don't, but he's done really good against Ian Anderson. 5 for 13 with the homer, and he crushes righties. So I'm kind of rooting for Jazz Chisholm to get in this lineup, especially at 5.3. Jeff McNeil, he's banged up. He exited the last contest due to a left knee contusion, so a bruise on his knee. If he suits up, he looks pretty good too. The Mets look like a decent stack. Against Elfrin, he's batting 320. Crushes righties. The Mets have been pretty fired lately. You guys remember that Giants-Mets series? That was crazy, man. That was nuts. John Segura, 4.9K. Against Carrasco, here's why I like Philly today. I love picking on Carrasco. They're not my favorite stack in the world because they're not cheap, especially 4.9 for Segura, but Carrasco is not that good. 7 for 16 against him with 3 jacks. 3 home runs and 16 at-bats. That's pretty significant. So I love John Segura, batting 5th. We're doing a Philly stack, 4.9K. It doesn't have to be a 3- and 4-man stack. Since on a large slate, you can do like a bunch of 2-man stacks to get little pieces of the different games that you want, right? I do that a lot. Whit Merrifield, 4.4K. Double-digit fantasy points out of his last 3, man. He's back. He's 3 for 6 against Ober. 1 single, 1 double, 1 triple. So what's he do for now? A home run, guys. So I love Cheers. Here we go again. All right, here we go. I feel like Jack Remney. You guys ever seen the Winnebago Man on YouTube? That's my favorite. I've seen it a million times. Check it out if you guys haven't seen it. I feel like him right now, okay? Whit Merrifield, 3 for 6 against Ober. So get him in there. Marcus Semien, 3.9K revenge game against Oakland. And against Irvin, he's done really well, guys. 3 for 7, 429 average, 1 single, 1 double, 1 jack. He had a big game and then didn't, right? I don't know if he's batting 200 yet. But, it's a risk. I just like him as a one-off. I don't like Texas as a stack per se, but just a, decent, cheap one-off. He's a leadoff hitter too. Going back to Oakland. Let's go to third base. Jose Ramirez, yep, he's always in play. Facing on a righty, too. And what a season he's having. Devers, I did pretty good fading Beavis and Butthead today. Well, no, I didn't fade Devers in one lineup. One lineup I did. I called Devers and Bogarts Beavis and Butthead because they always get me right in the old prison pocket. Boston can score like 25 runs, and these two guys will most of the time get me like 6, 5, 4, something like that. But yeah, Devers has been the more consistent out of the two. Going up against Bradish, 1 for 3 with a double, but he crushes righties. So love me some Devers, part of that Boston stack tomorrow. Justin Turner looks fine, 4.9K. None of these Dodgers have really good records against Bumgarner, man. They really don't. Look at him. 75 plate appearances, only batting 253, only 4 home runs. You say only 4 home runs, Skywalker, but that's in 75 at bats. So Turner's in play, but don't be surprised. I'm telling you, I'm a numbers-driven guy. So when I see numbers like this on all these Dodger players that have faced Bumgarner over the years, not performing well. But then again, it's a double-edged sword because this is 2022. Bumgarner's no spring chicken, and the Dodgers are soaring right now. So my first priority is going to be Boston, and then I'm going to get to the Dodgers. Except for Freddie the Freak, man. That guy's amazing. Bobby Witt, 4.9K. I like this kid, man. I love him against righties. OPS versus righties, 756. Little KC stack ain't going to hurt you. He's 4.9. Put him and Whit Merrifield together. And then just a one-off here, a cheap one, because you guys know I got you with some cheap players here. 2.1K for old Charlie Clebertson. Normally bats 8th, but against Cole Irving, guys, he's damn near 500. And he crushes lefties. 6 singles and a double and 18 at-bats, 389 batting average. So just a cheap punt play if you need one there at third base. Let's go to shortstop. Trey Turner. Yep, even he's only 2 for 8 against Bumgarner, right? And he's kind of new on the team, and he crushes lefties. Trey Turner, we know, crushes lefties. 5.9K. He's in play. Absolutely. What Bumgarner are we going to get, right? He hates the Dodgers. I think he still does. So he gets out of bed, man. He gets out of bed for this team. Bogarts, again, he's fine. I'd rather play Beavis, not Butthead. Dansbury Swanson keeps batting second. So if he's going to keep batting second, I don't mind it at 4.2K. And against Kenny Rogers here, he's not Kenny Rogers. Rogers, all right? Everybody gets a nickname on the Skywalker DFS show. He crushes lefties. OPS versus lefties, 847. Versus Rogers, he's 6 for 10. 2 singles, 3 doubles, and a jack. So give me a one-off of some Swansbury steak here. Put it in the microwave for a couple minutes, and you'll be cooking. I know that was a dad joke, but I'm old enough to crack those dad jokes. I love that 6 for 10, though. I love it. So give me some Swanson steak at 4.2. We already went over Bobby. Let's go to outfield, where all the power is. Let's feel the power. Mookie Betts, he's pretty good at baseball. He's decent against Bumgarner. 3 for 9, but only 3 singles. You guys see where I'm getting at here? The Dodgers could be a trap, man. I'll just leave it at that because I don't want to talk nobody off the Dodgers. They score 20 runs, light his ass up, and then they say, Skywalker, what the fuck were you thinking? I'm not saying fading the Dodgers. I'm just nervous about it, all right? Give me some JD Martinez, though. Give me all the Boston I can handle. 5K now. He's been pretty consistent. You need double-digit fantasy points. Chris Taylor's the freaking man, all right? One of my members cracked me up tonight because I had a lot of Taylor, right? Taylor's been on a home run, string. He's hitting homers every game, it seems like. He got one tonight. He's like, man, I'll never talk bad about Chris Taylor ever again. It just made me laugh because the Dodgers will do that, man. The 9, anybody in this batting order, even bum-ass Rios got a hit tonight, right? Chris Taylor will bat 7th or 8th and get a home run. But he's 4 for 27 against Bumgarner, guys. 4 for 27. He crushes lefties. But why is he 4 for 27? I need a tinfoil hat to put on my boy Clint from the Die Hard MMA podcast. I need to start wearing one for situations like this. I'm talking myself into playing Madison Bumgarner tomorrow. I don't know. Bryce Harper, 5.8K. Absolutely. Aaron Judge, 5.6K. Absolutely. I'm not ever going to tell you not to play those guys. Jordan Alvarez looks pretty good at 5K. Now, I know he's been not good, but I guess Chris flexing. I haven't hit the gym in like a week, so I need to get my ass back in there. Crushes righties, where he's not flexing and he's throwing pitches. He's 3 for 7 against them with 2 home runs. So 2 home runs and 7 at bats. I do like that for Yordan Alvarez. I'm not really on a Houston stack per se, but I do like Yordan Alvarez as a one-off. Maxi Kepler, 4.7K. His price has gone way the hell up. Now, if he bats in the top 5, I like him. He's got 2 jacks against Keller here and 16 at bats, 375 batting average, OPS versus righties, 803. So Minnesota one off here, 4-7, and not stretching it. I don't like paying this much for a Maxi Kepler. I love this kid. He's won me a lot of money over the years, but I like him better when he's in that 3K range. You know what I'm saying? So his price just like jumped overnight. Kike Hernandez got a home run tonight. His first at bat, gone. 3.5K, part of this Boston stack. 1 for 3 against Bradish, but it doesn't matter. I'm putting him in there. Mike Trout, 6'2", never going to talk you off of him. Buxton, because I love the pain, all right? I love the pain. I don't want to miss that big Buxton game. He should have got one tonight. It was robbed. He does better against lefties. He's 1 for 9 against Keller. Why in the world would I play him in this situation? Because this guy owes me money, okay? He owes me money. He caused me to miss on my double-ups tonight. 5.9K. He's under 6. He can go off, go ham at any time. He's in play, guys. Because I love pain. What can I say? Sterling Marte, though. 4.9K. Look at this against the Elf, man. Look at this. Would you just look at this? Against Philly, man. Against Elfrin. That's why I'm saying the Mets look pretty good. 7 for 13 lifetime. 538 batting average with a home run. Lefties, righties, it really doesn't matter for Sterling Marte, but man, he owns this pitcher. He owns him bad. Sterling Marte gets stolen bases too. That's what I like. 4.9K. You're going to stack the Mets. One of the best plays on that team. Pavion Smith, Arizona stack. If you want to go back to the well with that tomorrow, I don't blame you. He's only 3.8K. He's been on fire, right? 18, 24, 8, 14 in his last 5. Going up against Pepiot. I sound like a goddamn one of them little small dogs, a Papillon or whatever they're called. But yeah, he's been on fire. Him, fucking, gosh, who's I thinking of? The guy with the big face. Dalton Varsho. Throw those 2 guys together, sure. Kevin Kiermaier has been on a tear. He didn't play today. He got the day off, but he leads off for Tampa Bay. He's 3K. He's 3 for 3 against Talion, 2 singles and a double. But he's been having a hell of a month, man. 4, 17, 12, 22, 13 in his last 5, man. So if Kiermaier starts, he should be good to go. He laid back today, probably popped open a beer, watched his buddies play. He's only 3K, and he leads off normally for Tampa Bay. So, and all that shit rhymes. So give me Kevin Kiermaier at 3K. He's been a pleasant surprise. He's won me some money this week. So, you know, what am I going to do? Stop playing the hot guy? Nope. All right, so that's going to do it for the picks, guys. Sorry it took 33 minutes and 39 seconds, but it's a huge slate. Brought a little more energy tonight. Brought a little bit more of that dragon energy I needed to get over this cold. But thank you guys so much. It really means a lot to me. You guys showed out last night with the views, with the comments, with the subs. And welcome new members to the DFS Club with the new signups. Stop losing for crying out loud. Stop losing. Start winning. Come join us, guys. Go to dfsclub.com. Click join now. Click my logo, Skywalker DFS. Pick your plans, and you guys are in. Come play everything with us. You want to just play baseball? That's cool, man. We're killing it in baseball. If you want to branch out, start playing some other DFS sports, you'll be busy 24/7, but you'll be having fun. You'll be hanging out with us, and you'll be winning some money. So come check us out, guys. We'd love to have you. If you guys have any questions, email me, skywalkerdfs@gmail.com. And this Monday, Memorial Day, 10 a.m. West Coast time, I will have the GOAT on here herself, Alex. Oh my gosh. Shot. Cheers. Another drink. Why did I say Alex? Roxanne Modafari will be on my show at 10 a.m. Hopefully my mind will be better than this when I'm not in my Jack Remney mode here. Maybe it's the medication I'm on for this cold. I don't know, but it's crazy, right? I'm sure you guys get a kick out of me making an ass out of myself. But thank you so much for watching. I love you. God bless you. Hit that subscribe button. Let's get this bread. Don't take shit from nobody. Absolutely nobody. I'm out, you guys. Go Warriors. Subscribe.